So in my last episode, I spoke to you all about how to make your own logo. What type of designs you're going to make, what type of screen print you're going to make. Anyway, take a look. So guess what you do? You have an idea, and you put your idea on paper, like I did, and then you think about starting to sell it. And then what? Well, you sit there, and you sit there, and you sit there, and you say, well, what do I do next? There are three main ingredients to making sure that your idea for your product, whatever it is, reaches the end result. The first ingredient is the idea. You've got to figure out, now at this point, who's going to design your item for you to make it look good, to bring it to pass, to make it look like the image supposed to look in your mind. Who's going to do it? Are you going to do it? Or are you going to pay somebody to do it? Here's what I did. I used a print on demand. Now I'm getting somewhere with this, so talk about when you design a logo, when you design a t-shirt, whenever you design anything, you have to know what your end result is going to be before you even begin. So you've got to understand what platforms you're going to use to send your information out to get people to start buzzing the word and to start, I guess, buying it or pre-ordering, buying, however you want to sell it. That's something you have to decide how you want to sell it, where you want to sell it. Do you want to sell it online? Do you want to have a brick and mortar where people walk into the store? That's a lot of overhead to me. Do you want to sell it out of the back of your car, beginning like that, and people come up to your car and have them on a big coverall set like they do the sports apparel, and they sell a lot of sports apparel during the season. So you've got to decide where your outlets are going to be to sell your product. Then when you decide where they're going to be, then you got to come along, number two, and what? You got to know how to pitch it.
What I've found most effective is a single call to action. When you do a pitch, don't give them 20 things to act on. Don't give them 5 things to act on. Give them one thing you want them to do at the end of your video, at the end of your article, in your social media post. Have one call to action, maybe 2, that's pushing it, that you want them to do at the end of whatever you're selling, and that's a better way to convert people. So here's my pitch to you, all right?
What's going to be your pitch? What's going to make them want to buy your product? How are you going to market it? Are you going to market in bulk? Are you going to market in single? Are you going to market in a photo shoot, a video shoot? Are you going to market on Instagram? Are you going to market on Facebook? How are you going to market your product?
Marketing becomes the key to anything, no matter how great your idea. So how do you get into the minds of people? That's what it really comes down to. And I'll tell you, the simplest way to get into the minds of potential customers is to do rapid experimenting. Rapid.
And here is the one, well, I'll tell you about that in a minute. It's a bonus. But this video is not long because it doesn't take a long time to decide how you're going to pitch your product. It doesn't take a long time to decide how you're going to market your product. It doesn't take a long time to decide who are your target market going to be. Like my target market, Braden Brand and Company, is going to be 25 to 55, 60 years old. Whoever liked the Braden Brand image. The sisters, the moms, the Braden Brand babies, whoever liked that, those characters, that talent, that's who they're going to buy. And then once it catches fire, here's what's going to happen. It's going to cross over into all markets. So, here's the thing. Decide who your customers are going to be. Who are your targeted market going to be? How are you going to pitch it? Are you going to have a script? Are you going to shoot from the hip? Or are you just going to talk about it? What's going to be your buzzwords to get people to start talking about your product? Where are you going to market? And when you finish marketing, how are you going to sell it?
I want to teach you how to sell so good, people will literally pull out their wallets and say, take my money. But before I give that method to you, you must make one promise to me, that you will only use this method look like if you had a formula, sort of a master key in your back pocket that you could pull out, put in the lock, and it would work every time. I want to teach you that simple 4-part formula in this video that's going to work next time you have a sales pitch, an interview. In fact, what you've been watching for the past minute or so has been that very formula. Now let's jump into these 4 P's on how to convince anyone how to buy what you sell. The first one is promise. You know, advertisers who spend millions of dollars on a simple 60-second commercial say that if they can't hook someone within that first 5 seconds, they might as well have not even filmed promise. It's a short, punchy little one-liner. My example in this video. Today I'm gonna teach you how to sell something so good, people will pull out their wallets and say, take my money. That sets the tone for what's about to come. You know it's about selling, you know what this video is about. Once you do that, you move into the next P. The next P, emotional side. He put the picture in their mind of using that pen, and that's how it sold them, leading him to get the job on QVC. You might be asking, Clark, isn't selling logical? Wouldn't you want to convince someone on the reasons they should buy your deal, it's a better deal than the competitors? No, you don't want to do that. We actually buy with our emotions, human beings, and then we justify with logic. In other words, he said, look, show me, don't tell me. The proof, you know, we can get up and talk about how great our company is, or how great we are as entrepreneurs, or how great we are in a job interview. We can tell all we want, but people really want the specific examples, the stories, the emotional side, again, of times where you've made that happen. Show them, don't tell them.
Now, here's the thing. Are you going to sell it through PayPal? Are you going to sell it directly from your website? Are you going to sell it with a little credit card machine on you everywhere you go? Are you going to have cash sales if you have a brick and mortar? How are you going to sell it? You got to know the shipping rates, if you're going to go national, international, or what. This is your product. You need to know all of this before you even put an image on a page. And I talked about that before. Here's the bonus tip that you need to know regardless. What is going to be your process for selling your product online? I do this a lot because that means process to me. So what is going to be your process for selling online? What is going to be your process for selling through brick and mortar? From the moment a person looks at your product to the moment that they buy it, what is the process in between that you have to have all the bases covered before you even put the image on the paper? Now, I really do hope this 2-part series of how to make your own logo really help you. If it did, comment in the comments below. If you like it, comment in the comments below. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode. Happy holidays. Enjoy your life. Whatever you do, wherever you go, Christmas holidays, New Year's, all of this. Enjoy whatever you do.